children is still capable of finding someone.
First, let me ask.
The short answer, yes, it's possible. The question was, do you think that someone who has multiple children, 7 kids, to find someone, is it possible for her to find someone? Yes, it's possible. The possibilities of you finding the type of man that you want to add what you would like added to your life, slim to none. Therefore, 9 times out of 10, you will probably end up accepting something way less than what you left when you left your husband that you made those 7 kids with. Now, there was a long, drawn-out answer based off of this woman asking one simple question, but there would be a lot of other questions to ask this woman about her situation if you were going to analyze her situation thoroughly and give her good advice. Questions like, well, why are you leaving the kid's father? Who are you financially to the situation? Are you struggling in this moment? Are you looking for someone to come through and save you from that situation if you are struggling, or are you looking to have a real life connection? Is there any chance of reconciliation? And amongst other things, the biggest question to me would be, and amongst many other questions, the biggest question to me is, are you leaving this man because he continues to be what he has always been? See if y'all can understand this. Of course, green grass is beautiful, but what's the most beautiful grass? See, when you go look at a house, and the house has this beautiful lawn with perfectly green grass, most people take that for granted. They just look at the size of the yard and does it fit the things that they want to do in their yard or whatever the case may be. But you kind of take how beautiful the grass is because grass is supposed to be green. But the most beautiful grass in the world and the most acknowledged grass in the world is the grass that once your yard falls off and it starts to look wilted and brown and crusty, and you bring that grass back, that is the most beautiful grass in the world. Catch that. And if you watch that clip, you just heard it. You just heard this woman go through this whole thing of selling this woman a dream. And the fact of the matter is, for each one of those kids that exist, there is a culture shock for any man that you're bringing into that situation. And I don't give a damn how rich he is coming into that situation. Even if he's single with no kids, he's now going from taking care of himself to taking care of 8 people. Now, common sense dictates that you have been in the same role for most of the time, the majority of time that you've been with this man. Because you have 7 kids at 33 years old, which means to a degree, your role has been to have kids. You're not going back out and working and then finding yourself pregnant again or whatever the case may be. So this man somehow, some way has held it down throughout all of this time. Why do you think that is? It's because his blood is running through the veins of those children. And his DNA is inside of her. So here's the thing. This is what you're thinking. You look in the mirror. You say, damn, I got 7 kids and I'm 33 years old, but I still look like this. I can go out here and get one of the best of them. And you're not factoring in that culture shock that comes with 8 new bodies being added into this fray. Who's going to understand you the most? The man with kids. He may have 3 or 4 of his own. He goes from having 4 or 5 people to take care of to having 12 or 13 people to take care of. What part are you willing to play in that role? You're going to look over there at your husband who's starting to put together his life, who still has a market for himself because he is a man, and you're going to resent him. Because likely the person that you end up settling with will be someone who doesn't give couldn't give less of a fuck about you or your kids. It's going to be someone who's not trying to do anything with life, someone who's may not be even taking you seriously at all. So all I'm saying is there's a more efficient way of even thinking about this shit than to just say, I look good, I can go out and get somebody. God bless. Show off.